Hello student, today I am telling the types of chemical reaction. What do we understand by the term types of chemical reaction? Simply types of reaction. In the last lecture I explained the concept of the chemical reaction and what is chemical equation. Also we have discussed a balanced chemical equation, that why do we need to balance a chemical equation? What is the need? Why actually the necessity, the balancing of chemical equation? And also we have seen the different topics, different aspects of the balancing chemical equations and the law of chemical combinations, especially the law of conservation of mass and especially the law of constant proportions that you have also seen in the 9th class. Is that clear? So type of reaction, the reactions are classified on basis it's happening, like that in some reactions heat released, then reactions are said to be exothermic. If heat is absorbed, then reaction is said to be endothermic. If a complex or bulky molecules is split into simpler, then this is called. So before starting that, I am just simply telling the some simple type of chemical reaction. Is that clear? You may see just carbon when combined with oxygen. Carbon when combined with oxygen, what will form here? It will form carbon dioxide, and the carbon dioxide is gas. Okay, and here what will release here? Please tell me. Heat. Is that clear? Similarly, some more reactions we are just defining here. Nitrogen is combining with hydrogen to give NH3. NH3. Is that clear? Right now? So what shall NH2, NH3? This is also gas right now. And further, the heat information is not available, suppose here. Some more reaction we are just discussing. Calcium carbonate. This is called limestone right now, when it is heated. So the symbol of heat we are just giving. You also can write down here heat like that. Clear? Now it is split into calcium oxide and what will, and carbon dioxide will release. Is that clear? So here heat is used. So sometime heat used is to be written here just like that. The heat is there, okay, because it's endothermic reaction. Some more reaction we just talking about. Carbon dioxide is what is happening here, is combining with what we can speak here, calcium hydroxide. That is what? That is what? So here it will be further. So what is that? Carbon dioxide, calcium carbonate, and this we can speak here, suspension of water will be obtained here. Is that clear? And some more reactions I am writing here this like that. What we can speak here this hydrogen, okay, combining with oxygen to form H2O right now. So this could be liquid and whatever, this will not need right in here. Okay, you may see this reaction. The first type of reaction, what is happening here? You may see carbon is combined with oxygen to give carbon dioxide gas. So what the phenomena is going on here taking place? This is, we can speak here, carbon is combining with what? Oxygen to give carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon is combining with water to give carbon dioxide, right? So the process of combination is being taken place here. So carbon is simpler substance, oxygen is simpler substance. They are combining to form a slightly more complex substance. This is called carbon dioxide. So these reactions can be classified as a combination reaction. This is called combination reaction. This is called combination reaction. Is that clear? It's called combination reaction. Next is nitrogen and hydrogen. What nitrogen and hydrogen? Nitrogen and hydrogen, this is also combination reaction. Okay, This combination is also taking place. Combination is also taking place. Calcium carbonate. What is having a bulky compounds or amount is there, and we are giving the heat to the calcium carbonate. It's splitting in the simpler substance. These are the complex substance. Complex, or these two are simpler. Simpler, right now. So what type of reaction is this? Decomposition reaction is taking place here. So we can make a hierarchy of the reaction here. Is that clear? Types of chemical reaction. Type of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. The first type of reaction is what here? Please tell me. Combination reaction. And the second type reaction just we have seen is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. Clear? So go back to this. Now third type reaction is combination. It is also combination type reaction. This is also combination. So decomposition also. I am writing some more reactions. A very familiar example, just you see. If you will take copper sulfate solution, it means that what the solution I am talking about, blue in color it is. When iron nails are placed in that, you will obtain here what? What you will obtain? You will obtain here FeSO4 plus Cu. Let this is FeSO4 and Cu. Means what we can speak here, the sulfate of copper. This is called copper sulfate. Copper sulfate. And this what is called? It's called iron sulfate. Iron sulfate. Is that clear? It's copper sulfate, it's a iron sulfate. Right now? This is iron. So what we can observe here in this chemical reaction? We just can see here in this copper sulfate solution, copper is metal and it's combined with the sulfate. So copper sulfate is there. You just may understand this chemical reaction here. What will happen here? This reaction can be seen in our virtual lab. You just could see here this, how this happen. Copper sulfate we are just taking here. Copper sulfate we are just taking here. Is that clear? So first we will take a test tube. Is that clear? And we take the solution what? Tell me. Copper sulfate. This is a liquid solution. So blue in color solution, what is that here? You may just blue. What is this? No, sorry. Cancel. Clear. Yeah. We'll just take here the copper sulfate. Here we can write here Cu. Okay. CuSO4. We're just writing a CuSO for copper sulfate solution. Liquid copper sulfate. Where is copper sulfate? CuSO4. Here. Copper sulfate. Yeah. Copper sulfate solution is taken here. Solid. Or also some other. We can take here AgCl. Copper sulfate is not being found here in our laboratory. This is not found in. Clear, please, to be done in this. Liquid form. It's green, blue, H2SO4, HNO3, litmus, purple, orange, SO3, yellow, copper sulfate. Just we are taking H2SO4. Okay. What happened to this? Is this here? Sorry. Okay, lab is not working here. Copper sulfate solution. So this assessment you simply can do. Actually, I wanted to tell you, you will take a test tube and in the test tube you will take here copper sulfate solution. The copper sulfate solution is blue in nature. Okay, the copper sulfate solution you will take here. Okay, this is copper sulfate solution. Okay, it's called CuSO4, and you will put some iron nail. You will put some iron nail in that. Iron nail means this type you will take here. This iron nail you will take here. Okay, this iron nail you will take here. These 4 iron nails are here. If these 4 iron nails you will put, at least 2 iron nail you will put here in that, inside that. You will put these iron nails into that. We can speak into the what will this iron nail you will put into that. In the solution you will put them, and after some just leave them with the head strings. You can just take this string can be attached with this. Okay, after some time, if you will observe that, and on the iron nail, these iron nail, you will see here, after some time you will find on the iron nail a brownish layer will deposit here. A brownish layer will deposit on that. Okay, what type of layer will deposit? This type of layer you will see on the blue, this, and the solution will turn into the other types of, like that greenish solution you will obtain here, brownish solution you will obtain here. This type of solution will turn here. What we can speak here, this brown is now coming here, Cu copper deposit on this, or in the solution now green, that is called FeSO4. So we can speak here this, what's going on here, this iron now removing the copper from its salt, from its sulfate, and is turning the solutions color green. So what type of reaction we can say? We can say the more the substance iron has displaces the copper from its copper sulfate. So we can speak here iron is more reactive than copper. Iron is more reactive than copper, obviously, till it can it can displace the iron here. If iron, any element, is not more than reactive, than the other substance, then how can it displace the other substance? So this type of reaction is said to be displacement reaction. This type of reaction is said to be displacement reaction. It's called displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. This is called displacement. Now combination and combination sometimes also called synthesis reaction. Synthesis reaction. Combination decomposition can be classified further. If the decomposition is taking place due to light, it's called photo decomposition. If this is happening due to heat, then it's called thermal decomposition. Now next is what? Due to current with electric acid, so it's called electrodecomposition. Electrodecomposition means electrolysis sometimes, and when for heat, photo, current, and some other source factors are here. Due to some agent this happens here, so we'll define the chemical reaction on this basis. Displacement reaction can be of the two type. Displacement reaction can be of two type. First is single displacement. Single, or second is the double displacement. In chemistry, a very important thing I am telling you, whenever you are going to write any chemical equation or answer in chemistry, then always chemical equations are to be written. However, some student actually gives the justification for that. The questionnaire is not asking the examples, and why do we have to write them? If you are writing theoretical approach of the answer, then once need to understand what actually exactly you want to speak. But in case of the chemical reaction, he could understand what actually you know the topic or not here. by chemical equation writing you can make understood the other people. Is that clear? So I will just suggest you to write down the chemical equation while writing answer in chemistry. Is that clear? Right now? Now further, so we'll see the some types of chemical reaction here in your NCERT textbook, and we'll just see this, and these will study to understand this. This is our study middle of this study middle given by Senko. In that here, however, the data I have collected from your NCERT textbook, and even the linguistic approach also I maintain with your textbook. So types of reaction hierarchy you may say, combination types of reaction. At the last of the chapter study middle, I gave this hierarchy. You may understand and study thoroughly the concept of that here. At a glance you can understand. Even on the cover page paper is this has been given here. There is this mind mapping. Mind mapping. These are the materials from the 9th class. The once a student must remember this. Sorry, it's not being found here. This. So look, different types of chemical reactions are there. These you may see. Yeah. What type of reaction? First is this here types of reaction. The first reaction is said to be combination reaction, or this is also called synthesis reaction. So what is called combination reaction? Combination reaction in which two or more substances combine to form new substance is called combination reaction. You may see the examples also. Here the magnesium is combining with oxygen to give magnesium oxide. This you have studied earlier in the NCERT textbook and activity, when burning magnesium ribbon, where magnesium ribbons is burnt and white ash is obtained. This white ash is what? Magnesium oxide. Not only magnesium, anything else when you will burn in the air, it means most of the time this substance or metals will burn with the oxygen. It will combine with oxygen and its oxide will form here. Same happens in the case of magnesium. When magnesium is burnt in the open or in the laboratory of your school, then a whitish powder is obtained here by you. This whitish powder is said to be magnesium oxide. And when this magnesium oxide further will dissolve into water is being dissolved. So into water, what will happen to this? In that here, if you will dissolve water, then its hydroxide will form here. This you may see this decomposition reaction second type. Further also explain you what next third type reaction is displacement reaction. Different types of chemical reactions I gave you here: thermal decomposition, electrolysis, photo decomposition. Okay. You may see just AgNO3, that is silver nitrate, is reacting with aluminium. So how this is happening? So we can speak here that aluminium is more reactive than the Ag. Ag means argentum is called silver. So we can speak here aluminium can remove the silver very easily. Is that clear? That is 3Ag is there also there. Zinc plus CuSO4. So zinc is combining with copper sulfate. Is that clear? Copper sulfate. Okay, zinc is combining with copper sulfate. So what we can speak here this, zinc is more reactive than copper and is displacing the zinc from its sulfate and being formed here. What? Zinc combining with copper. No, combining with sulfate to remove the copper. It means obviously zinc is, so this is called displacement reaction. As only one element displacing the other, so called single displacement. Sometime two substances are there like that. You may see here AgNO3 and silver nitrate, this is read as, and reacts with NaCl, that's called sodium chloride. They are just reacting. So Na is combining with NO3 and Ag combined with Cl. It means the salt has exchanged their ions right now. So we can speak here double displacement, one displacing the other and the other displacing, right? It means one positive replace the other and one negative replace the other negative. Is that clear? You may see the next also. Double displacement reaction we have further classified into precipitation reaction and neutralization reaction. You just may see here. Neutralization reaction. Double displacement reaction, precipitation reaction and neutralization reaction. And why this is called neutralization reaction? Neutralization, what's go on like our neutralization means what exactly happen in the process of neutralization. So you may understand this neutralization reaction what happens here. An acid when react with base, like that acid base reaction, I'm just showing this neutralization reaction is what here. Suppose that here I have taken H2SO4. This is acid, sulfuric acid is called. What acid? This is called sulfuric acid. And when this will combine HCl, sorry, base I am taking, strong base I am taking here, NaOH. It's a acid and it's the base. So this hydrogen will displaces what? Sodium, and this hydroxylsulfate will displaces that. So we can here speak sodium will displace hydrogen and sulfate will displace hydroxide from this. So we can speak double displacement reaction this is. But this is special type of reaction that the left side compound is acid and the right side is base. When acid react with base to form a salt, and what type of salt will form here? You just can write as a chemical equation. You just understand here. How can you understand? Like that H2O, water will form, and Na2SO4. SO4 is 2 negative and Na is single positive. So 2 SO, so obviously 2 sodium will combine with this to form that. Clear? This is called double displacement reaction. As the reaction is taking place between the acid and base, so acid react with base to neutralize the property of each other. The medium will be neither acidic nor base, so we can speak neutralization is there. Okay. So what do you understand by the term here? This neutralization reaction. In this type of reaction, an acid reacts with the base to form salt and water by the exchange of ion. You may see the equation NaOH plus HCl gives rise to NaCl plus H2O. Means when acid reacts with water to form when an acid reacts with water to form salt and water, react with each other, then form salt and water. This reaction is said to be what? Neutralization reaction, as they are neutralizing the effect of each other. Clear, guys? Everybody understood here this? So today you have seen the different types of chemical reactions. So I will hope you to solve the question of on the basis of the type of chemical reaction and identifying them. So in the same aspect, the same text study, we can just write the further else. Okay. Now home assignment 2, you may see this, but the home assignment 2 is speaking this. Nothing is given. So you will just write here the in-text questions. Page number 3. Page number 3, what is need to solve? You have to solve the first 5 questions. First, second, third, fourth. Is that clear? For that. And remaining part, I will just tell you tomorrow as an assignment. Please will appreciate this. Is that clear, guys? Thank you very much. Have a nice day.